YouTube, I got another reaction video for y'all. We got Big Homie.CC talking about alien wars, conspiracy theories. If y'all don't know who Big Homie.CC is, man, he a celebrity bodyguard, so he done seen a lot of stuff behind the scenes of what goes on in the industry. Y'all, we about to get right into it, man. Let's do it. I like videos like this. See what he talking about, huh?
When we get done with this, I'll show you footage of things that look like the biblical description of angels.
Yep.
The truth is stranger than fiction.
For sure.
You feel me? The truth is, once the government came out and said that
I get on the same vibe,
they
man.
have off-world craft,
Put on my thinking glasses.
you can look this up. They said that UFOs do exist. Off-world craft, we have them in our possession. What does that mean? We went from the Model T Ford to Bugattis in less than 100 years. We got fiber optics from these vehicles. A lot of stuff that we have is from this. And if you watch Joe Rogan's interview with a CIA guy, he said that our technology is held back 100 years based off what they already have in inventory and what's allowed to be released to the public.
Okay, speaking of Joe Rogan, did you see where they said they now have the technology to where you can dream and communicate through the dream?
Yeah.
What do you think that is? And do you think we're getting closer to playing God completely?
Say it again?
What do you think that is, right? And do you think we're getting closer to where they're going to just be playing God completely?
Well, have you seen the movie Inception?
Yeah.
Same shit.
Yeah, but it's crazy that it's...
But see, here's the thing, and this is what they say when you see movies, right? When we watch these movies, yeah, you're not seeing things that already, you're not seeing things, ideas
Somebody coming in?
No, we're
Pardon me.
Yeah, no.
Nah, I already know what he about to talk about, but once you like really see through what's really going on, man, you will look at movies, TV shows differently. Like they give you hints in these movies of what's really going on. Like the technology in these movies, they want you to think it's just entertainment. Nah, they really got that technology. Like, yeah, they gonna tell the hidden truths.
We're not seeing things that
they gotta give you the hidden truths though.
Any ideas are anybody's imagination.
But most people just looking at it for entertainment. They ain't even looking. You feel me? And they know that.
Actual events that have taken place have been documented, and people have access to them, and they use them for our entertainment.
Okay. Are you familiar with the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind?
I think I saw
By Steven Spielberg.
Yeah.
In the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, a creature is shown, an event is shown. Now, there's a man by the name of Dr. Stephen Greer. Dr. Stephen Greer has debriefed government officials about his experiences with non-human intelligences. When certain people he debriefed saw the movie Close Encounters of the Third Kind, they all looked around and said, somebody knows what's going on here. How can he put this film together and this film matches the same descriptions from reports that came in the 50s? Furthermore, there's a man by the name of Jaime Maussan from Mexico, who is a decorated journalist. And I want y'all to pull this up.
Yeah, I'm looking up.
Pull up the creature from Close Encounters, and then type in tridactyl. I'll text you the spelling of that.
What's the biggest word?
Type in tridactyl alien.
So for those, what are we explaining right now?
So what I'm about to explain is, because Fast had mentioned the correlation between movies and real life. And I'm showing y'all a direct connection to what Fast just said to confirm his point that he feels like what people show in movies is like part of the truth.
For sure. They ain't getting that
All
stuff.
right,
They ain't
OD,
getting that
you got
stuff
that on
from
Instagram?
nowhere. They ain't just making that stuff up, bro.
Jeff, you get it? Instagram.
I just got it. Yep.
So the link I sent you is a presentation made by several PhDs and university scientists that have confirmed that these bodies that they found in Peru match the same description for the creature in Close Encounters of the Third Kind. They verified that these were living beings on the planet. They have part reptilian DNA, part human DNA, and part other DNA that's not in the biological tree. This has been fact. It is proven facts.
Man, there's a lot to touch on in that. That's immense.
We're not alone. We're not the only species.
For sure.
And that right there, what I just sent you,
Proves that.
scientific proof.
But if you say part reptile, then are you saying that the humans mated with reptiles to create this? Or are you saying that it's just from, like Dion is asking, is this from a different planet?
Right, so here's the thing, right? When it comes to DNA,
Or is it from under the ocean?
Oh, there you go.
right, so here's the thing, right? When it comes to DNA, us as humans, we share 98% of the same DNA with chimpanzees. But we're not chimpanzees. And if we evolved from chimpanzees, there would be no more chimpanzees.
Right.
See what I'm saying? And then, like, some of the DNA in a banana is some of the same DNA we got in our body. You feel me? So, like, when it comes to, like, the human genome and other species genome and the biology of it, you know, you think it's a coincidence that we share so much the same DNA? It's not a coincidence. So, like, this whole presidential election right now is because billionaires Roe found out that this technology exists, and the Democrats passed off the contracts to work with this technology to their friends in Raytheon and Lockheed Martin and stuff like that. You feel me? Now, the Republicans want to get their hands on it because they're going to monetize this. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They're going to monetize this. They're not worried about China and Russia having this type of technology because they're researching it too. But the thing with the Republicans is they're going to bomb your ass. Period.
So how close are we to a StarNet?
A StarNet?
Like AI intelligence? How do you think this shit gonna end? Is a meteor gonna hit it? Is it gonna be the aliens?
Right.
Is it gonna be the robots? Is it gonna be the zombies?
Like a meteor is not going to do it because take a sip on this.
What y'all think before he answer, man? I'm gonna let y'all know what I think. I think these AI robots. Watch the movie I, Robot, since we talking about movies and how they predict the future with movies and tell the truth with movies, bro. It's already starting with the AIs, man, and they just getting us warmed up to it. Like with the streamers bringing robots, they trying to warm you up to it. Shit, half the restaurants you go into now, you ain't even ordering from a human. You typing it on the kiosk. Robot, AI. They replacing people's jobs, man. It's gonna be them AIs, man. For sure.
Dr. Gary Nolan.
Damn, this nigga was just
said
It was crazy. I'm gonna let him talk after this, but I just got downloads coming on my mind. What's crazy is Elon Musk even said that the AI robots could be the biggest threat to humanity, but he's still building them because he trying to beat the race with China and all these other companies. Like, that's the fastest way to get ahead with your business, to grow your business. It's wicked, man. Wicked.
They have evidence that there are multiple factions of non-human intelligences and they all don't get along with each other. Right?
Right.
Declassified footage called the Mosul Orb from satellite and drone footage from in war zones they see these silver spheres on camera. It's been documented that these spheres go into outer space and change the trajectory of asteroids.
Oh, wow.
There's a gentleman by the name of Patrick Jackson. Patrick Jackson has an entire expose and presentation on his study of these silver spheres. And they always say they originate from out of the water. There is a global a global defense system powered by some form of AI that is preserving the planet. Point blank period.
So you don't ever think this bitch gonna get hit with no solar flare or nothing like that?
Well, in the Obama administration, they passed a bill to prepare cities and states for a potential solar flare for sure.
That's wild.
Solar flares do exist.
For sure.
And
that's gonna be it.
no, here's the thing. Like, people always say, like, the end of the world, but we still here. The planet's been here for millions of years.
Yeah. I don't think we'll see it. I'm just...
And then, you know, like, if you just look at history, like, after every cataclysm, writing starts to pop up.
Right.
After every cataclysm. Ice Age, previously before that, you know, every flood, every religion have a flood story. Writing continues to pop up. You feel me? Like, to me, the end of the world is our sun going supernova and frying us. Until that happens, the Earth not going nowhere, bro. Like, there's somebody who is monitoring and preserving the Earth, bro. There's a different species that's... I don't even really believe that everybody is a flesh and blood human being, because it's been documented that the U.S. government ran studies to make sure everybody that was in government was a flesh and blood human. Robert Bigelow has a company.
Just think, bro. I know we smart, bro, but ain't no human able to come up with the technology on their own and know what wires and what chips to put together to make an iPhone work how it work, for how FaceTime work, bro. It gotta be some higher power entities, beings that's helping them do this, bro. Like, this camera, this laptop, like, nah, man, we ain't that smart, bro. We had some help, for sure.
Something called Bigelow Aerospace.
Sure.
And he's a tech billionaire. His company did studies. He said out his mouth that they walk among us.
Mm-hmm.
Man.
They helping the government.
Yeah, I mean, this is too much knowledge. Let me ask you, I just gotta ask.
Shit, the government might be some of them.
What are some of the things that you tap in, read, for you to acquire some of this knowledge that you get? You know, for those people out there that want to know more about these type of things.
Some of the things I read.
Yeah, some of the things, because obviously you're well read, right? I mean, these are things that you're reeling out information that people don't probably readily know. You put people on game. So I'm trying to, for those who want to get put on game, what are some of the things that you tapped in, documentaries or whatever it is that you listen to, look at, for you to get put on some of this game?
Okay, so there's a book called Dominion by a gentleman named Whitley Strieber. There's a book called Imminent by Luis Elizondo.
Heard about that.
There's a presentation by an ex-CIA agent called John Ramirez. He has a presentation on YouTube.
You know, if y'all want to
and then
watch
there's a gentleman named John D'Souza.
Y'all want me to react to that presentation by John Ramirez? Let me know something in the comments, man. Let me know.
Who's a retired FBI agent who pretty much ran the X-Files program for the FBI. You know, I've been researching this since I was a child. You know, I didn't put in my 10,000 hours on this. You feel me, man?
Man, that's just crazy, man. What made you even be interested in these type of, because, you know, this is not, you know, it's very taboo the information?
Right.
You know, what made you just take an interest in it? Being from a Chicago, as a black young nigga from the streets.
So I was blessed to have a real mother, a good mama. You feel me? And my mom was a school teacher. I had showed signs as a kid of like having like violent tendencies. So she would keep me occupied, right? But I had an experience as a kid where I seen something flying in the sky. And, you know, if you study aviation, you know, the Wright brothers, you know, they took a certain path to get their plane to fly. And then if you study aerospace, I was a physics major at first when I went to college. So you study aerospace, you know, in order to get a rocket to go into the air, you need thousands of pounds of jet fuel and a very powerful motor, right? Engine. I seen something that was flying without any of that. That intrigued me. So I went to go research. And I went to go research expecting to find that there was some sort of technology that somebody was operating, but it wasn't like that. You feel me? It was non-human in the literature that I was studying.
Right.
So,
how often do you come across information that either scares you or you wish you didn't know it?
yeah, but I don't really sleep at night. You feel me? I discover new stuff all the time.
Yeah, actually.
You feel me? I discover new stuff all the time. Another reason why, you know, I never had children.
Bro, you done gave us more information than we know what to do with today, brother. We're going to have to sit down and dissect this so the next time we talk, we can actually have some... Because, you know, I want to get into that flat earth, but...
Look. Yeah. We can solve that right now.
Okay.
If you take a telescope and look into the sky, every planet or star you see is round.
Yeah, for sure.
If the Earth was flat, when you see a rainbow, it would just go straight across.
Okay.
It wouldn't be in an arc.
It wouldn't be a sphere.
Nobody even broke it down like that. Yeah.
And if you study longitudinal lines eventually curve off, but they don't stay straight.
Yeah, bro, there's several dudes who explain it just like that. Nobody just cares. Nobody cares.
So what people don't know is, right, when I was like in 5th grade, I took an IQ test. And then they made me take it again. And then...
That's disrespectful, bro.
And then the FBI came to my school.
Damn.
And then in 5th grade, I ended up getting taken out that school, and I ended up taking college courses at Lewis University in 5th grade. So my IQ test, my score was 172.
Yeah.
And they thought the school faked it at first.
Right.
So we would take it again, and my second was like 170, something like that. And then I realized that because I got this color skin, I'm large in stature, people would treat me weird because of that. And I realized that throughout history, whenever black men came to the forefront with their crusade or showed any part of superiority in this country, they got massacred.
They don't like that.
From Huey P. Newton to Martin Luther King to Malcolm X.
Real talk.
All of those great men got massacred in this country. And I would always see guys doing brilliant things, like even in the street. And like their need to have acknowledgement is what led to their downfall. So if you watch America,
Talk about that in the Bible, man. You don't be looking for no validation, man. Well, they say that in the Bible.
American Gangster with Frank Lucas, you know, nobody was on his heels until he showed up to that boxing match with that fur coat on.
Mm-hmm.
So I just told myself, yeah, I'm not going to be the guy in the fur coat. And
We gonna end it right there, man. Camera overheating. That's why I was kind of skipping. I didn't want the camera to cut off on y'all, man. But let me know what y'all think about this topic in the comments. Let me know what y'all want next, man. I'm gonna do more videos like this. This type stuff I be watching for real, man. I'm gonna be watching all that entertainment for real. I be trying to gain knowledge. And I don't really be talking about these type topics to people because a lot of people, they can't comprehend it, man. You get told lies so much, the truth be unbelievable, man.